Damian Priest urged to leave Judgment Day after Rhea Ripley injury. In a jaw-dropping turn of events, Damian Priest clinched the WWE World Heavyweight Championship after seizing a golden opportunity against Drew McIntyre. The electrifying moment unfolded when Priest, amidst the chaos, capitalized on McIntyre, marking a historic milestone in his career. However, whispers now circulate within the wrestling sphere, suggesting that Priest might be contemplating departure from the Judgment Day. Priest's reign as champion was put to the test in a thrilling showdown against Jey Uso at the recent Backlash event held in France. Despite facing formidable opposition and teetering on the brink of defeat, Priest showcased his resilience, ultimately emerging victorious. Yet, controversy marred his triumph as his allies, Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, intervened in the match, aiding Priest in retaining his coveted title. While the outcome favored Priest, he expressed discontent over the interference, hinting at potential discord within his camp. The WWE Universe was left on the edge of their seats as Priest defended his championship belt against the relentless assault of Jey Uso. Every move, every maneuver was executed with precision and intensity, underscoring the magnitude of the championship bout. Despite Uso's tenacity and cunning tactics, Priest's determination proved unyielding as he weathered the storm, refusing to relinquish his championship reign. However, the events that transpired during the match raised eyebrows and stirred speculation among fans and pundits alike. The interference orchestrated by Balor and McDonough, while ostensibly intended to aid Priest.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
Sparked controversy and called into question the integrity of his victory. Priest, known for his unwavering principles and commitment to fair competition, found himself at odds with his allies' actions, highlighting a potential fracture within their alliance. In the aftermath of Backlash, tension simmered as Priest grappled with the fallout from his championship defense. The allure of victory tainted by outside interference cast a shadow over his triumph, prompting soul-searching and introspection. As whispers of discontent grew louder, the wrestling world eagerly awaited Priest's next move, speculating whether he would choose to distance himself from the Judgment Day and forge his path forward independently. For Damian Priest, the path to greatness is fraught with challenges and obstacles, both in and out of the ring. His meteoric rise to the summit of WWE's heavyweight division has been marked by triumphs and tribulations, each testifying to his resilience and determination. Yet, as the spotlight shines brighter and the stakes grow higher, the decisions he makes will shape his legacy and define his place in wrestling history. As the dust settles and the echoes of Backlash fade into memory, one question lingers in the minds of fans worldwide. What lies ahead for Damian Priest? Will he embrace the allure of solo competition and chart a new course, or will he reconcile with his allies and reaffirm his commitment to the Judgment Day? Only time will tell as the saga of Damian Priest continues to unfold, captivating audiences and igniting passions in the world of professional wrestling. In a recent segment on the Jim Cornette Experience, the question of whether Damian Priest should undergo a character shift to become a babyface arose. Offering his seasoned perspective, Cornette suggested a different trajectory for Priest, advocating for him to remain entrenched in his heel persona and detach himself from the Judgment Day faction. Instead, Cornette proposed a focused solo run for Priest, positioning him as a formidable heel champion. Cornette articulated his preference for Priest to amplify his heel persona, particularly in the absence of counterparts like Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio. By steering clear of a face turn, Cornette emphasized the opportunity for Priest to cultivate significant heel heat and solidify his position as a top-tier antagonist in the wrestling landscape. Central to Cornette's vision is the notion of Priest distancing himself from the Judgment Day faction, a move aimed at allowing him to shine individually. Cornette's rationale hinges on the belief that a solo path would afford Priest the autonomy to craft a distinct identity and narrative arc, unencumbered by the dynamics of a faction. While acknowledging ongoing storylines involving Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, Cornette proposed a strategic divergence for Priest. By maintaining a solo trajectory, Priest could carve out his own narrative space, separate from the aforementioned plot lines. This strategic isolation, Cornette argues, would enable Priest to chart a course towards establishing himself as a dominant force in the realm of heel champions. Cornette's perspective underscores the importance of strategic character development and narrative positioning in the world of professional wrestling. By advocating for Priest to remain a heel and pursue a solo trajectory, Cornette underscores the significance of cultivating compelling character dynamics and storylines to captivate audiences and elevate performers to championship status. In essence, Cornette's vision for Damian Priest represents a calculated approach to character evolution and narrative progression within the wrestling landscape. By eschewing a traditional face turn in favor of a sustained heel persona, Priest has the opportunity to carve out a distinct identity and narrative arc, positioning himself as a formidable solo heel champion. As the wrestling landscape continues to evolve, Cornette's insights offer valuable perspective on the strategic considerations underlying character development and storyline progression in the world of professional wrestling. In the world of professional wrestling, the trajectory of a champion can often dictate the direction of entire storylines and the success of ongoing narratives. Damian Priest's ascension to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship has been a testament to his skill, charisma, and undeniable presence in the ring. However, as with any champion, the question arises: should Priest break away from his faction, the Judgment Day, to pursue a solo run? The argument for Priest's solo journey as champion holds considerable merit. In the absence of key members like Rhea and Dominic, the spotlight shines even brighter on Priest, presenting a prime opportunity for him to establish himself as a dominant force in the WWE landscape. By breaking away from the Judgment Day, Priest could carve out his own path, free from the dynamics and obligations of a faction. One compelling reason to consider this move is the potential for Priest to generate more heel heat as a solo competitor. Wrestling history is replete with examples of champions who thrived as villains before undergoing a dramatic transformation into beloved fan favorites. By allowing Priest to embrace his darker side and assert his dominance as a top heel champion, WWE could lay the groundwork for a future babyface turn that capitalizes on his established persona and fan base. Moreover, a solo run as champion could provide Priest with the creative freedom to explore new facets of his character and in-ring style. Without the constraints of a faction, he could develop more nuanced storylines, engage in high-stakes rivalries, and showcase his versatility as a performer. This newfound autonomy could not only elevate Priest's status within the WWE hierarchy, but also inject fresh energy into the championship scene. However, it's essential to acknowledge the potential risks and challenges associated with a solo run for Priest. Breaking away from the Judgment Day could disrupt existing storylines and character dynamics, requiring careful planning and execution to ensure a seamless transition. Additionally, there's always the possibility that Priest's momentum could stall without the support and camaraderie of his faction mates.